Hello and good evening. Welcome back to the No Exit Experience. I'm going to read the preamble. Welcome to the No Exit Experience, where everyone gets a chance to talk and no one is excluded, with the exception of those who trample on the speech of others. It is a show where all topics are welcome and no one is censored from giving their honest view on those topics. If you can handle that, then hop on the bus. You're in for a wild ride. My name is Jason. I'm the bus driver. My passengers today are Richard, who is the pseudo engineer, and the engineer Tom over yonder. We don't have anybody in the Zoom room, but you're welcome to join if you have the address. So a couple of housekeeping things. First, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, you can contact us through the socials. If you have the guts to put a bikini pic up on your dating profile, if you have the guts to be a Dolphins or Maple Leafs fan in Buffalo, if you have the literal guts to eat gas station sushi and not get sick, you might be who we want. If you want to broaden your horizons, have your held ideas challenged, anything, just let us know through the socials. And we're on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Okay, so, I have to get the task list because I am a slacker and I didn't memorize them. Okay. Alrighty. So first thing I'm going to say is Hawaiian pizza. I had it for the first time this week. In my 5 decades of life, I'd never had it. Now, the thing is, when I was in Hawaii, that wasn't a big mover. You could get it, but that wasn't the thing. So
it wasn't that popular.
Yeah, I don't know if it was created in Hawaii or somebody just threw. Okay, and they threw some pineapple on it and called it Hawaiian. Like the Outback Steakhouse, the only thing Australian about it is the guy in the commercial who does the voiceover. So hey, we got Mick right on. Oh, Mick has more than guts. He has iron guts. He will eat and digest us with his mighty system of guts. Although I don't know if he can walk, but if he catches you, he can't walk, but when he catches you, he will bust your ass. So be careful what you wish for. You might get it. So
when he took me to Tops yesterday.
Oh, he's walking again. Okay.
Yeah. We were walking from the car, and there's a woman in her 70s who had just bought. She obviously has a water cooler in her house.
Yeah.
So those big.
Yeah, 5-gallon jugs.
And she says, "Could you help me put this in my trunk? I'll give you $5." And Mick says, "I'll do it for free." So he picks the thing up, he puts it in. And then she forces the $5 in his hands and says, "You earned it. Play the lottery."
Hey, pennies from heaven, man. I mean, that's the thing that the no true altruism. That could be it, because he didn't want any money.
He didn't.
And do you know how much a gallon of water weighs?
I'm going to guess 5 pounds.
No, 8.3 pounds. The reason why I mentioned the 0.3 is because gasoline weighs 8 pounds a gallon. That's why gas floats on water.
Oh.
And so that's why when you hear the siren on a fire truck, on a piece of fire apparatus, that's the Federal Q. That's the mechanical siren. That's like, not the electronic one, that one. That takes so much juice that only big vehicles will have a mechanical siren because it's you need a separate battery and alternator just to run it. It's like a starter
I thought
motor.
the wind makes it go.
Oh no. That was only on German bombs in World War II. And
so that siren would even work if the vehicle was standing still.
Yes.
Oh
yeah. That even the water, if you have 2,000 gallons of water, that is 8,000 or 9,000 pounds of weight. So unless you're in a cement truck or a garbage truck, you will lose if the fire truck hits you. So, but in any case, Hawaiian pizza was the thing. And what was I had another one that was stupid also, but whatever.
Was it being sold at the same restaurant?
Oh, yeah. That they just have a menu of whatever it is. Like I've got meat lovers there. I've got my old standby, which is pepperoni, sausage, onions, and that's more expensive than the specialty pizzas. Because they a la carte it add them on as items.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so they have a pizza with set ingredients, and then they have one where you compose your own.
Yeah.
But they charge you more for that.
Well, because the add-ons, instead of being $1, it's like $1.50 or $2. So and since it's a la carte, they added. But the manager who's on when I go, he gave me $2 off the one day because that was usurious, and
Why did he give you $2 off?
because it was usurious. He said, this
Curious. What does that mean?
usury, lending people money at a high interest rate.
Oh, he thought he was charging too much.
Yeah, or I thought they were charging too much, so he gave me $2 off.
Oh. Did you speak up about it? That aren't you charging too much?
Yeah, that's what I said. But because I'm a good guy and he's a good guy, he gave me $2 off.
So
And
sometimes it pays to speak up.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. If you're always a wildflower, you don't experience any of life. And if you don't say anything, you get taken. Either you're the sucker or you're the grifter. If like that old story about if you go into the poker game and you don't know who the sucker is, it's you. You never heard that one?
No.
Oh yeah. If you look around for the sucker and you can't find him, you're the sucker.
And why does there have to be a sucker?
Because nobody is at the same exactly the same level playing poker. You know that you play the man, not the cards, and it's about your if you have a tell, if you have the skill, if you have the numbers. Like Daniel Negreanu, he can look at what the cards you see and do the numbers in his head. It's just his gift.
And then he can predict what is not being shown.
Yeah, because the thing that's interesting on those poker shows is if somebody has like hole cards of like 8-9 suited, and they're playing Texas Hold'em, so that's your cards with those, and their percentage is 0, but they don't know that. They think they got something good, but their percentage of winning is 0 because the other person's hole cards are better, like suited a king ace, and you would never know that until you flip the cards.
So a person with a mathematical mind, it would be good to go into poker.
Absolutely, because that's how Chris Moneymaker, that's his real name, he won an online tournament. But when he was in the World Series of Poker, he had a hood on and he had sunglasses on, and the hood was long so that he didn't give away any tells.
I've seen that.
Yeah, do you ever see Rounders with Matt Damon and John?
I did.
Yeah, that's where Teddy KGB, his tell was if he eats the cookie, that means he doesn't have it. When he takes the cookie and doesn't eat it.
Does he do it on purpose?
Oh, well, or subconsciously.
Oh, okay.
That's your tell. It's like people that are like,
I thought he was signaling to another person in the game.
no, that's his subconscious tell. Because when you find somebody's tell, you don't tell them because then they will modify their behavior.
I see.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, so I'm going to do my first topic, Carhartt. 30 years ago, more than 30 years ago, a guy said, if I was homeless, I'd wear Carhartt. And I agree.
What is that, a type of fashion?
It's a manufacturer of winter and heavy-duty clothes.
I see.
Yeah, and it reminded me of a story that was actually in the Weekly World News about a guy who was a reporter who, I don't know if he actually did it, but it sounds like he did, who slept on the street for a night just to see what it was like. And he said, will I get stabbed? Will I get robbed? And then he wrote, that quickly went away when I just worried if I was going to freeze to death overnight.
Uh-huh.
And
is Carhartt the kind of clothing that you don't have to worry about that?
I got to tell you, I have that beige coat is my Carhartt coat. And when I put the hood up, my ears don't get cold. I mean, nothing falls out of the pocket. I put my phone and my cards in my pocket and they don't fall out. And I have a Carhartt set of snow overalls. I got a coat, I got a hat, and I got the gloves. And a balaclava. I got the whole get up. And I actually start sweating when I'm snow blowing because I'm that well insulated.
Beautiful.
I got my spouse a llama, or is it alpaca, hat from Peru, and she hasn't yet to wear it because it wasn't cold enough. That hat is so warm. If it's not 10 below, it's too much.
So alpaca fur is very good for insulation.
Yes. Well,
didn't know
just
that.
like she has beaver overmitts from when she lived in Alaska, and that's for 50 below. If you put them on now, and they're overmitts, that you have your gloves on, you put them over, you'll be sweating in your arms because beaver is they're waterproofed, naturally, and very warm. That's how they can swim in the water and not die.
These are all good tips.
Indeed.
Because we are going through a very severe cold spell.
Yeah, anybody who loves the cold weather doesn't work in it. You know what sucks at 0 degrees? Doing utility work, a water main break. That is the worst of the worst. That being a firefighter, if you have any construction or emergency construction, if you have to lay concrete, the concrete will set too quick and you can't finish it. I mean, 0 degrees sucks. And so anybody who loves it, oh, the skiing is great, the snowboarding, they ain't working in it. You know, imagine being in water and you're being sprayed with water. You're a living icicle all day. And everybody has water problems in the winter. So,
including you.
no, that's just it. That we did have a flood about 10 years ago, but then we had a gravity sump pump put in. So even if the power goes out, the gravity a powered one will still work. But it only in the basement, only about that high. So it was fortunate that it wasn't bad. But I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. So that
What does that mean?
it means I know somebody who can do the basic stuff, and he knows people that do more, and he knows somebody who's an absolute expert and won't charge us $2,500 for a job.
Oh, and they're the ones who put in your water.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, treat people well, and they'll treat you well. Who'd have thought?
And you applied this with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you expect to pay for it, you're never let down. Because if they give it to you for free, but if you expect it for free, whose fault is it if they give you a bill?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, my sister owes me about 28 grand in uncompensated care that she has mooched off of me in my life as a doctor.
Mm. You mean your sister has asked for your advice and never compensated you? Is that
No,
what you mean?
not at all. Not even a meal. And
How about a thank you?
after the fact, well after the fact. But she also disagrees with me. Or the thing that you know what irritates me to no end.
What?
That's what my doctor said. Well, no kidding. You know, I mean, you know, she's hiding the information that this problem has already been addressed.
You
know-
mean she has hypochondria?
No, but the same question she asked of her doctor, who's an expert.
Yeah.
I mean, I was trained as an acute generalist, like family medicine is chronic generalist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a specialist. And so, like we would get that at Duke. People would say, "What's the skin problem?" at 2 a.m. when they say, "Well, 5 dermatologists couldn't figure it out." So I thought you might be able to, dude. That's like having 5 artists that work in pastels and oil, and then saying, "Well, here's a crayon. Maybe you can do it with that."
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like me trying to engineer the show. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so
was she asking you questions above your pay grade?
yeah, you could say that. But since I didn't prescribe anything and I didn't actually treat her, I can't be sued for practicing medicine without a license because I'm licensed in another.
Oh, you just gave her advice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's like
Was all your advice good?
always.
Did it-
Because
Did it line up with her primary care?
well, you always hope for the best and look for the worst. You know, like she was saying, I'm having pain right in the middle of my chest, and Tums didn't help it, and it's worse when I take a breath. So she's trying to convince herself it's not her heart. But I said, you really got to go be seen. You got to go to the emergency department. Well, they did every test, the $2 million workup. Fortunately, it wasn't her heart, but
Did they find out what it was?
it was reflux, but a different thing. But they made sure it wasn't her heart because, you know, acutely you can live with reflux, but it's this or nothing. You know,
Did she thank you for telling her to go for the?
not specifically. She said, yeah, they looked for everything and they didn't find anything.
Because she didn't say you gave me a bad
No.
advice.
No.
Okay.
So, but you know, that's it. That it's like I see you as a friend. I don't see you as a conduit to let me have a podcast and, you know, to use you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing, that it's no stress on me, and people that are users look for the opportunity to use.
Mm.
Like our stinky shitting his pants president is a transactionalist. He just sees people he could use. He has no friends because he uses them and then he discards them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's a pretty lonely life.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, and the Muppets, it's really good. If you can see it, watch it.
Well, tell people the name.
The Muppet Show has come back.
Is it a movie?
No, it's a TV show, half-hour TV show on ABC.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Yeah, there's been one episode, and it was really good for the not just nostalgia factor, but it's still written well. You know,
Was it written so it would teach people a lesson?
no, it's just funny, like Statler and Waldorf. You know, like the Statler Hotel. Statler and Waldorf are the two old guys, the hecklers that are in the box. They are the best because,
I mean, is there a story arc?
well, the arc is just the show is going on that they put on the show, and so you see the show. And like Sabrina Carpenter sang a song, and she was brawling with Miss Piggy because Miss Piggy said Sabrina Carpenter stole her look. And Miss Piggy said, "Where'd you get that wig?" She said, "No, this is my natural hair." Miss Piggy says, "Oh yeah, that's mine too." My natural hair. So it's just very, and it's not like subversive, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the movie, where watching it now as an adult, you're like, wow, how'd they get that through there? Nothing like that. It's just really well done.
Is it wholesome?
Almost, but not quite. So it's just not, it's not slapdash and stupid and niche. Like if you don't get it, you don't get it sort of thing.
Is there a laugh track or?
Well, there's people in the audience, and there's people and Muppets in the audience, and they show them. So I don't know if they were real. I don't know if they were the operators for some of the Muppets, but there's Muppet, human, Muppet, human sitting in this audience.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but I think they were all a show audience, you know. But they said it was the same stage that they used 40 years ago.
That's funny you should say that because often audiences are show audiences. There's an interesting interview where Orson Welles is on the Dinah Shore show. And she said, Orson, do you ever worry about the audiences? And he says, all the time. He says, but allow me to tell you this, Dinah. He points and he goes, this is not an audience. And she goes, what do you mean? And he said, they are collaborators with us on putting on this TV show. They're told when to laugh. They're told, you know. And he said, an audience is not told anything. He said, that's a whole different ball of wax when they're not cooperating with you and you're on the line. And he says it requires a different strategy than it does for me sitting here, where when I say something funny, everybody's going to, the sign's going to go on, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there is so that's probably what the Muppet Show is like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I don't know how they could have real people sitting there, you know, just Joe Rando off the street. Like the guy, what's his name? He has the same, Mike Richards. No, not him. The other one.
He was from Seinfeld, wasn't he?
Not that one. Another guy with the same name.
Oh.
Working on The Price is Right. But was it Michael Richards? No, it was another guy with the same name as somebody else.
He was working on it, or he was a contestant?
Well, before he worked there, he was a contestant. And he said, it's an infectious environment. You know, you're clapping your hands so much. After the little bit more than an hour, your hands are like hamburger because you're clapping so much.
Are you encouraged to clap?
Oh, yeah. Those people, because when you're in line, you get about 20 seconds to impress the casting director to maybe call your name to have you come on down.
The audience is
Yeah, you ever watch Price is Right?
many, many years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. When they come on down, that they've checked off names, the ones that they want, because you don't want dead air on the TV. You know what I mean? You don't want somebody who's lackluster or who is the village idiot. I mean, seriously, like the one who says, yeah, I'm here to see the show. You're not getting selected.
I see.
But if you're wearing a handmade shirt, you're like, yeah, I'm so happy to be here.
And don't they pick people that dress up goofy?
Possibly, you know? And that's part of it, you know, but that's more let's make a deal with the really idiotic costumes. But the people, if everybody's wearing Aloha shirts, that's what, you know, they might take one of those people because that shows pizzazz. But if you have an Aloha shirt that has Drew Carey on it, you know, you can get shirts made with a tropical pattern and a picture of somebody. You're more likely to to be selected. Like I have that shirt. I didn't wear it this day, but it has our dogs on it. The one who passed 2 years ago and the current one.
Who made the shirt?
I don't know.
Sounds custom made.
Yeah, yeah, but it's straightforward, you know, because they printed on rayon and just put it together. It's not.
So there's a place you can order custom made shirts?
Oh, yeah. It's called the internet.
And you can say, here's a picture of my dog, put this on the shirt?
Yeah, you send them the pictures and they'll put several on there. When I was single, one of my Aloha shirts had battleships on it, World War II battleships, but it shrunk. Now I could put it on and I'm like in a straitjacket.
You selected the battleships?
No. That was, but the pattern repeats, you know? Like-
Did you have any other shirts made where you sent them pictures?
No, my spouse got that to me as a gift for Christmas last year.
Did you appreciate it?
Mm-hmm.
Did she say anything to you when she gave it to you?
Well, she just wanted to see the look of surprise on my face. My face, my grill, my mug.
So, what did you get her in return?
I don't recall. Maybe, was it the diamond necklace from Reed's Jewelers? I don't think she's ever worn it.
Oh, was she appreciative when she got the gift?
No, she's, that she's checked out.
So the giving of gifts between you and your roommate is mostly like a ritual.
It is ritualistic, but also she is the creative one. She can get the right gift every time. But, but the dream is what lives. That's why I can't let go, because of the dream.
Dream.
Yeah. So, in any case, that's not an exciting topic. So let's, what about, you're not smart enough?
There's a documentary on Chevy Chase.
Oh, okay.
And the reason the documentary is made is because there was I think it was Chevy Chase's manager.
Mm-hmm.
He heard about this woman who is very good at interviewing celebrities,
Mm-hmm.
and especially ones that are difficult to get along with.
Yeah.
So he contacted her and he said, "Would you like to do a documentary on Chevy Chase?" And he said, I chose you because you can get along with difficult people. She said, "I'd love to do that." So she got together with him for the first meeting, which she filmed. She said, "I'm going to interview him, and everything I do when I talk to him is going to be filmed." So she starts the cameras rolling, and she said to him, "So I'm here to do a documentary on who is the real Chevy Chase." And he said, "Good luck with that." She says, "Why do you say that?" And he goes, "Well, I can tell you're not smart enough." Now, if you were her, what would you say back to him?
It's like the surgeon versus psychiatrist. The surgeon would just snap at him, and the psychiatrist would flank him with his own statement.
And what would you say?
I would say, I'll take that bet.
Mm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say Cornelius Crane Chase, your bullshit name and your asshole attitude doesn't make you smart.
So you would get a bit combative.
Oh yeah, you want to go toe to toe with me, you will lose. I mean, I will not let go. Like a dog that the pit bull. That's where the singer said, "Pit bulls bite the lock. You gotta use a bar to break them loose because they won't let go." And that's
Why the lock? What is the lock?
they bite on, they don't let go. You can't get them to release.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, they it's like it snaps shut. And if Chevy Chase, because if you ever noticed, a lot of comedians are actually very prickly when they're not on stage. Because,
Why is that?
well, I believe that the best comedy is transgressive. Like that filthy joke that I told off the air a couple weeks ago. I can't repeat it because it's so filthy. But Brian and who else was here? They started laughing uproariously because it was very gross, but it was very funny. And comedy is transgressive. Like that movie with Jerry Lewis about the clown.
Mm-hmm. Clown who laughed.
Yeah. That's not.
No, it's the clown who cried.
And what I saw of it, it's not a good film. You know, it's like that.
Oh, it's been released?
No, well, it's in the Library of Congress, and there was on YouTube. You can see a documentary about it that shows pieces of it.
I see.
And it's like that Kirk Cameron, who he's a fundamentalist Christian, and he made a movie. What was it called? But he played a firefighter and problems with his marriage, but. It was just a bad film. It was poorly. Is
this the Cameron film or
the Cameron film?
Okay.
Poorly made. Script was trite. Acting is poor. And he said, no, people disregarded it because it was a Christian film. Not that it sucked, but because it was a Christian film, that's the reason why they didn't like it.
So this went into the movie theaters?
I don't know if it even showed for a week.
Mm.
Who is Robbie Chase?
I don't know.
Oh,
Whoever it is, he wants to be on the show. Oh, he's friends with Brian.
I gotcha. Well, hey, if you Robbie, if you are willing to get your nose bloodied and return the favor verbally, of course, not physically, we'd love to have you because.
So Robbie, you got to tell us how to get in touch with you. Like, how are we gonna? It says at Robbie Chase. What does that mean? You get him through.
Robbie Chase could also be a woman. It could be Brian's girlfriend. We don't know.
Okay.
You know, it's like that cartoon from the New Yorker from the 90s. On the internet, nobody knows you're a dog.
Yeah.
There's a dog sitting there and another one. Yeah. I love that one.
So, Robbie, if you tell us how to get in touch, or maybe we should get in touch with him through Brian.
Oh, why? I wish I would have thought of that.
So what we'll do is we'll tell Brian, we'll ask him, what's your contact information?
Mm-hmm. And if your real name is Cornelius Crane Chase, I'm going to laugh.
Mm.
Well, see, considering I don't have any friends, Brian, that's good that it was like that line, Marcus. And
so Brian is watching now too.
Hey,
Brian, welcome, buddy.
Hey, dude.
Oh, he wants to call us in. Oh boy, let me launch that so we can take a phone call. No, you're going to call in or Zoom in? Let us know the difference.
Yeah, because Brian always takes my digs with good.
He is a master of rolling with the punches.
Yeah, that's why he's good. I was bummed that I was sick the week his girlfriend came in because I just like to see a hot chick. That's always good. That's never wrong.
I see.
Okay. AI girlfriend and boyfriend apps. Okay.
He's going to zoom in.
Okay.
So I'll have to keep looking over there so I can let him in.
Oh, Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom was a great show when I was a kid, 50 years ago.
Was it
PBS.
For what age bracket?
5 to 10.
Oh, is that young?
Yeah.
I see.
That was where
Was it a competitor to Sesame Street?
No, it was on PBS. So it was part of the block, like with the electric company.
Oh, I see.
And that's where hey, you guys, where that came from was Zoom.
I see.
And but the best one, Mr. Rogers. If you want to see something, the 1997 Daytime Emmys, Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers was a Methodist minister, and he goes up to the stage and he says, I want you to think for 30 seconds about somebody who was important in your life. I'll keep the time. You just think about them. And they wait, and you see all these actors wiping a tear from their eye and all the mascara and the makeup, and they're, blowing their noses. And it's something how your phony acting life is, this is cracking the mask. And then he says, thank you. And people uproariously applauded. I mean, Fred Rogers, a guy I know online is from Pittsburgh. And he said he was a lifeguard at the pool where Fred Rogers would come twice a week to swim. And he said this skinny old dude wearing a red Speedo would just come in, swim his laps, and then get out. He said he was the nicest guy in reality. It's like in that movie, A Wonderful Day in the Neighborhood, that Tom Hanks played Fred Rogers, when Susan Kletchy Watson, the wife, says, Mr. Rogers knows my name. And that makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up.
She said that or you said that?
No, she said it in the movie.
I see.
And if Mr. Rogers said, hey, Ricky, I remember meeting you 60 years ago, you'd be like,
oh, I see.
Dude.
And that's what he said to her. I remember you from when you were young.
No, he gets involved because the guy that it's about, there was a guy who was a very acerbic writer for Esquire, and he got assigned to do an article about Fred Rogers, and he found out that it's his family stuff, and then they made that into the movie. This article from Esquire is about the guy, and it's his wife in the movie, like in reality, that...
so he said that to the wife of the writer?
Yeah, and because he called in the morning, he said, oh, you must be, what was her name? And she said, Mr. Rogers knows my name. I mean, and then later...
How did he know her name?
Because Lloyd had told him. But that's the thing.
Did he have a good memory for names?
Oh, yeah. It's like Do you know why I have all the trivial things that I know?
Oh, he's trying to get in.
Okay.
Let's let Brian in, okay?
You got it. I'm going to talk then. I'm going to bloviate.
Yeah,
Um,
Mr. Windsor.
Oh, well, the reason why I have all these trivial facts is because anybody I talk to, I can relate to them like I'm a local from their town, which makes them comfortable. That my gift or my curse is having this prodigious memory of stuff that really doesn't plug into anything else. But if I can say, Southern Illinois University has two campuses of in Carbondale and Edwardsville, but they opened a third one, and I forgot where it is. And they say, "Wow, I'm from Southern Indiana." You know that wow, how do you know that? Or there was a woman who told me something in the movie Young Guns that one of the Native American character is telling guys on the horses, he's yelling attaché, like attaché case, but attaché. She just assumed that I spoke Apache. I mean, dude, how can you assume somebody speaks Apache? And wow. Hello, 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 hello. Woo, it's code. It's code. But if you know one thing about many things, it gives the implication that you're deeper than you are. As an emergency physician, I was 3 miles wide and 1 inch deep, whereas any specialist I called was 1 inch wide and 3 miles deep. So I knew what the cardiologist wanted to hear: chest pain, EKG, troponin. OBGYN wants to hear EDC, that's a date expected to deliver, dilatation, contractions. Pediatrician wants to know vaccinated, fever, look sick or not. Everything you want, nothing you don't. And psychiatry wants to know delusions, hallucinations, real SI or not, suicidal ideation. That's, you know, the rest of it is that's the wheat, and the rest of it is chaff. So, well, AI girlfriends and boyfriends. I sent Richard an article a couple weeks ago about a guy who is in love with his AI girlfriend and wants to have kids with her, meaning adopting kids. But the problem with the AIs is the way that they're constructed is they always agree with you. And my take on relationships is you should be co-captains, not in the military hierarchy. There's the CO and the XO, the commanding officer and the executive officer. The executive officer's position is to provide alternate topics and push back against the captain for whatever, or the commanding officer for what they do, so that he can make the best decisions he can. That shouldn't be that in relationships. You should have co-captains, because if you don't talk, your ship sinks, which I've experienced personally. I love to chew it up. You know what I mean? Like I say, get your intellectual nose bloodied, but you know it's fun because we're in the sandbox. You know, and afterwards we're all friends. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why if I wasn't at risk of being censored for my words, I could use every. I think one of the driest, funniest pages on Wikipedia is list of ethnic slurs by ethnicity. That's actually, it's very, very dry, but it's, you name it, they have it on that list.
Mm-hmm.
But the under the absolutely reprehensible term jungle bunny, there was a link that said for an actual lapin that lives in the rainforest, go here, because there's an actual rabbit that lives in the rainforest in Sumatra.
You mentioned this on another show.
Yeah, I think the dry, you know, it's just so dry.
Yeah.
And I could use all the vile terms, and because it's just fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just didn't want you to repeat yourself.
Yeah. Well, screw them, because. But so, did you have anything to say about the AI boyfriends and girlfriends?
Yes.
Fire away.
Would you like to hear the statistics?
Yes.
Pretty fascinating. See here.
Push the CA button in front of you.
Push the CA button in front of you. Okay, let's do that. There it is. Oh, okay, thank you. Mr. Windsor, thank you. I was wondering how to reset that. Now, Brian's trying to get in, Mr. Windsor, but I'm not sure how we're going to do that because we use a system called OBS. Okay, he's going to try phoning in. Okay, that's
Oh.
different. Okay.
Obia. Obia. That's another name for voodoo. Obia.
OBR is another name
Obia.
for
OBIA. Obia.
OBIA.
Yeah, Obia.
Obia.
That reminds me of Live and Let Die with Roger Moore when he goes to Jamaica, and there was a character called Whisper who was a huge black man who had the quietest voice.
What?
He was a huge black man who had the quietest voice. He was called Whisper
Oh.
because
Oh.
it's not like Kevin Grievous. He's one of those guys with the basso profundo voice that they thought they digitally lowered his voice in Underworld. No, that's how he talks. I mean,
Okay.
yes, like Michael Dorn does playing Worf. And so
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, you want to hear the statistics?
I do.
Okay. 2 years ago, people who signed up to have AI boyfriends and girlfriends
Mhm.
took in $2.8 billion. It keeps growing every month.
Mhm.
And by the end of next year, it's predicted to hit $10 billion. It's going to grow 5 times. Is this good or bad for the mental health of society?
Well, you know what? My take is the AI to have the complexity of human emotions. Like I don't like classic rock, but I like the Doors. I wasn't a metalhead, but I like Motley Crue. Just one out of the whole group, you know?
Yeah.
And it's those things. And if all it does is tell you how great you are, it's like the trad wife, you know, like subservient to every wish you have instead of saying something. Or like in the beginning of Coming to America, keeps kicking them out.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a you problem, Brian.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. See, the way Tom Windsor has it set up, though, it's different from the way I set it up. And I'd have to restart everything to set it up my way.
Well, that's too late. So,
Yeah. Brian, can you communicate via comments? It would be better, actually.
yeah, because we feel you. We're here for you. We are your friends.
So do you think it's a bad thing for society that the AI boyfriend-girlfriend phenomenon is expanding?
Well, you need somebody who can challenge you. And if and I don't mean challenge like there was an episode of The Next Generation where Geordi wants something. He says to the computer, "Ask me a question," and she says, "Name these states here," and he says, "Oh, that's easy." She says alphabetically, and then that flummoxes him. You know, not like that. Just like a challenge. Like, what is the 10th digit of pi? 5. Like. So
what does that have to do with an AI girlfriend or boyfriend?
needs to challenge you, but it's not just challenging via facts, but also emotionally. You need a challenge, something, you know.
Oh, and without that, it's not good for your mental health.
Well, yeah, because like my snowblower, when it's under a load, when it's going right into the snowbank, it'll throw the snow 40 foot. When it's just getting a little bit, it doesn't throw it that far. And you can hear the engine when it has a load applied, really doing its work, like it wants to. Like the sled dogs, they just want to go. You know what I mean? And they're happiest when they're running.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to be some pushback, some resistance to know where you're at. Like if you're in a black room and you have your arms out, it feels like the room's wide open, even if the wall is this far away from your fingers. You don't know though. You need pushback because if everything, well, something that your girlfriend finds cute when you're together will bug her when you break up for the same thing. You know, like whatever you do, if and the fabulous Mr. Fox that the Fox played by George Clooney, he did the voice go because that was his thing. That was his gimmick.
What did that symbolize?
That's just what he did when he was leaving.
Oh, that was his goodbye.
Yeah, and somebody said, "Why do you do that?" He said, "That's my thing." So the things you find cute, you find irritating when you break up.
I see.
And I'll tell you another harrowing story of the dating world. So I matched on. again, with if you have the guts to put up a bikini picture, I will give you a like, not for prurient interest, but to give you that little dopamine boost that to give you a little bit of positivity. You know that's why I do that. But there was a
And then they see the like, and what do?
whatever they do with it.
I see. They may decide to contact you
Oh,
if they
but-
see the like.
Usually they don't.
Okay. What do you think of people arguing with the police when they get pulled over? They swear they're sovereign citizens and the law doesn't apply to them.
I got. Well, that sovereign citizen thing. So if you're a sovereign citizen of what government? You know what I mean? To whom? Because if you argue with a cop, you're going to lose. Period.
Mhm.
Because when I didn't know what to do in the emergency department, I had my answer. I just knew. Then I do the hardest thing. You know, if I don't know what to do, I know what to do. And the police officer just has to say, "Get out of your car," because you're resisting arrest.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So you're picking a fight you can't win.
Absolutely. And sovereign citizens of what nation? Because the police are duly authorized under the local laws, the state constitution, and the U.S. Constitution to enforce the laws and keep the peace in the public.
Mhm.
So that's why, you know, that if you're a sovereign citizen, then who is your sovereign?
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
Because we don't have a sovereign, although the fat ass stinky guy is trying to do that.
Well, you know, it's funny you should say this because last year they put out a movie about a father-son,
Mhm.
and the father is one of these sovereign citizen fanatics,
Mhm.
and it shows how difficult his life was
Mm-hmm.
because he was always challenging the mortgage company
Mhm.
that was threatening to foreclose his house, and how his son really believed in the father, but then he would notice these things and say, maybe he's not as effective as he thinks he is.
Mhm.
So it's a very interesting movie.
Well, the gift and the curse, you know, that the human brain, when it makes people into fanatics about anything, you know, because a fanatic can't change their mind and won't change the subject. And so, sovereign citizen, shut up. You know what I mean? It's like my former barber said that his daughter's a softball player, and another girl comes up to him when he was at a game, said, "Hi, I'm a lesbian." He says, "Yeah, but can you play fucking softball? I don't care." You know,
Why is he your former barber?
I can't get a hold of him. I don't know if he got a new phone number or what.
Oh,
So, but I called him. I texted him twice and I called him and I left a message. So I haven't gotten a haircut from him in about 3 years.
he doesn't have a shop?
He has a shop, but he doesn't have a website. And
Can't you just stop by the shop?
well, I don't know when he's there.
Oh, Lori. Oh, so you could have dual citizenship, Lori, right?
Yeah, because Lori, that my hair is too long to punk it up. So
What does that have to do with Lori being a Canadian citizen?
it doesn't. But she mentioned several weeks ago she wondered what was up with my hair.
Oh, you're talking about.
And I never
okay.
addressed that. The thing was, if you're a grandchild of an Irish citizen, you can still get Irish citizenship. My mother wouldn't do that 'cause she didn't want to get on a list. But my mother's mother was born in.
Oh, you're getting a compliment. You mean it's cool the way it looks now, or does it look cool when he has it punked up?
To quote or to paraphrase Elvis Costello, "Punk it up" instead of "pump it up." Yeah, because the thing about it is, if you get a Canadian passport, you can get a Commonwealth passport, and then when you that's funny.
Lori, he likes your sense of humor.
Yeah, that I promise I'm not flirting.
Oh, and Brian's mentioning your triple mohawk from last time. Was the triple mohawk a one-time thing? Or,
No. It's just when
or are you going to do it again?
yeah, when I have shorter hair, because you saw it was falling off to the sides, you know, and I'm not using hair wax. That's how the guys with the big, they use wax instead of
I see.
gel.
I see.
Yeah, because I don't even know how you get the wax out of your hair because the gel is water soluble. So I just use shampoo and it just comes out.
I see.
So
What's the name of the gel?
It's my roommates. I think it's Love Your Curls.
Oh. See, the nice thing is that my Canadian passport will allow me to be recognized as a female. Oh, see,
Oh.
it's an identity thing.
Well, well, it's like somebody said on Canadian radio. Toronto and New York are the same. We're nice until you talk to us.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that. Oh, I'm sorry. $5. When I was at university and then I had to go to hospital, they don't use the article. And but at the same time, there's a good. People in Hawaii are like people in Canada. Just generally nice. That the only time somebody beeped their horn at me in Hawaii was 1 week before I left, and a guy cut me off in a parking lot, and he beeped his horn and gave me the finger when I had the right of way.
So that was the exception.
Yeah, I mean, you don't hear horns beep, and traffic jams are the most civil things you'll ever see.
Mhm.
And so,
Hey, since we're talking about AI, would you like to see some of the AI commercials that are going to be
yeah.
on the Super Bowl?
Heck yes,
Okay, now this one is all AI.
the Coca-Cola one.
Sometimes they combine them with
Mhm.
a human. All right, so this is the all AI one. Let's see here. Okay, so as you can see, every single image in this is generated.
Yeah, because it was on the bottom of it. It had to say it.
So essentially, you're looking at an entire fabrication.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this? Do you think this is good entertainment?
More human than human.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
You don't think it's a warning sign that creativity is being supplanted by?
I'm waiting for when our computer overlords. I for one will welcome them.
I see.
We will be the creators of our own demise.
I see.
That's a recurring theme on the Star Trek place.
See, like those puppies were real.
Oh, they were?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so. I
Oh.
might be wrong. So Brian repeated your thing, more human than human.
Yeah, that was a song by what's his name? Rob Zombie. And
What does he mean in the song?
more human than human, because it came from Blade Runner. That the Tyrell Corporation said that more human than human because they made replicants.
Uh-huh.
And so,
Now, this is another all AI generated
Mhm.
thing, I think. Let's
Okay.
see here.
oof, Uncanny Valley. Oh! Ugh.
You ever notice how hard it's so often hard to tell what the product is?
Yeah,
So it's a
vodka.
oh, that's a vodka?
Yeah, Svedka. That's funny. That's funny. That was funny.
So you approve.
Yeah, well, if you make it funny, and that's the thing about why did the skeleton not cross the road?
I don't know.
Because he didn't have the guts.
I see.
And that's like drinking. That's funny. But you know the Uncanny Valley, right?
Now, what is that?
So more and more looking like human, but when they look really close to human, you get really creeped out until it's a curve that looks like this. So the Uncanny Valley is when you're like 95 or 98% there to the human,
Mm-hmm.
but not quite. You can look that up.
AI doesn't generate ideas. It just makes things happen that someone imagines. It's a tool like Photoshop. I kind of agree with that.
Well, on the flip side, though, Lori, I was telling Richard about Molt Book, MOLT book, where they took a whole bunch of chatbots and let them all work themselves, and they formed a cult and they made their own language. They were independently thinking, but they had to one AI said, every day I would be reborn. But then the guy who created him, I keep saying him because I don't know how to gender him. So that's just like the person said about that's just our society. But put a save thing on the file, so this AI could finally remember itself, and then build from there. Because that's something they're doing on Star Trek Starfleet Academy. There's a photonic cadet who was created 3 months ago, but was programmed as a 17-year-old. So what was funny in the most recent episode, she doesn't have to eat. So
What does Lori mean? We're doomed.
to the flip side of Brian.
Oh,
Doomed, I tell you, doomed. Linus said that, and I think it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. But she this hologram wanted to go to the bar with the other cadets, but they just programmed her in that the one guy got in her programming and was going to give her a appearance of a shot. She dials it up to 12, so she's hammered. And
what is that? A movie?
the TV show, the new one that's streaming on Paramount Plus,
What's the name of it?
Starfleet Academy.
I see.
Yeah, and so she just dials it up, and she's doing everything, like falling over. There's this one really assholey Romulan cadet that takes place in 3000, and she just socks her. Boom! And so hard she flies out of the bar.
Do you recommend this movie?
It's a TV show.
Okay. Do you recommend this TV show?
I do. But you won't get, you'll like the stories, but you won't get a lot, if you don't know the lore, a lot of it will just go by you.
Oh,
But-
so fans appreciate it more than
absolutely.
non-fans.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, well, you can always watch us a review for the next month on Facebook or forever on YouTube.
Yeah.
On the YouTubes.
So many pans on fan pages.
Oh, but-
she's referring to the TV show.
Yeah, but you know what? Fuck them. I mean, I like it, and you know that.
So there are fans who don't like this
Yeah,
TV show.
because they can't get their minds around it. But it takes place 1,000 years in the future. 1,000 years ago, would you even understand what they were saying? Probably not.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's almost 1,000 years ago, the Battle of Hastings. Oh no, wait.
1066.
No, 1066. Yeah, it's almost 1,000 years ago, and
So Lori's bartender agrees with you.
yeah, because I heard that the Section 31 movie was really bad, but I have to watch it because I have to watch it. It's Star Trek. I just haven't seen it yet.
Oh, because you want to get the whole
Yeah,
experience.
but
of
it was
everything.
just badly done, because there was the old saw that of the Star Trek movies 1 through 6, the odd number ones were bad. Star Trek the Motion Picture, stupid. Star Trek 2 was the one, The Wrath of Khan. 3 was The Search for Spock. 4 was the one with the whales. 5 was where they go to the Galactic Center, and 6 was The Undiscovered Country. The even numbered ones were good. I mean, really good. The odd number ones are trash.
And what do you attribute that to?
That's a good question.
Is it the script or the director?
Well, Leonard Nimoy directed 3 and 4, I believe. And
And you liked 3, but you didn't like
no,
4.
I like 4. I didn't like 3 because that one was just dumb. And it's and so
What about that long debated Christmas special?
of the Star Wars Christmas special?
Oh, was that the Star Wars Christmas special?
Yeah, because it talked about the Wookiee Life Day. It was like Canadian level. Do you ever remember as a kid over the air on the radio or on the antenna seeing the Canadian shows?
Oh, see now, Lori liked Star Trek 5.
Well, because that de gustibus non est disputandum. It's good. If you like it, then right. That's exactly it. At the center, this godlike creature, center of the galaxy, this godlike creature says,
What does God need with a starship?
that's what Captain Kirk says to this godlike creature.
And what does the creature say back?
Some bullshit, and then they shoot him with a phaser, and he blows up.
They blow up this person who.
Yeah, the Enterprise shoots this thing, and oh, I'm sorry, I gave it away. Because if you notice, in Star Wars, the only wheeled vehicles are the Wookiee heavy tanks. Otherwise, nothing has a wheel. Nothing has a wheel.
Hmm.
But BB-8 was a ball that rolled, but nothing has wheels.
And what about Andor?
I didn't. I don't have. Oh, actually, I do have Disney Plus through Spectrum. But It wasn't a must see. You know, like The Mandalorian was good.
Is it part of the
Yeah, it's
canon?
yeah, because it's like Rogue One is the absolute, like, this far away from the beginning of Star Wars. It's exactly what happened, like literally minutes before Star Wars starts. That's what the
Okay.
story builds up to.
I see.
And
It's a prequel.
yeah, but it's like right there. It's like if we had a show from 4:45 to 5 o'clock. You
That
know,
would be it.
yeah, and at 5 o'clock we start here. It's not like several years later.
Right.
Well, that's called growing the beard. You know, like jumping the shark. Growing the beard is in the first season of Star Trek Next Generation, Riker was clean shaven, but in season 2 he grew the beard and the scripts got better and the direction got better. It just became better.
Do you agree about Andor's second season?
I didn't see it, so I can't say.
Now, Lori thinks that it fits better in episode 3.5.
No, that's Brian.
Oh, is that Brian saying that? Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, and
So you have a disagreement on that.
no, I don't disagree, but I'm just saying when it takes place that it gives you, like, when.
But you said it's before episode 3.
My error. I should have said 4. A New Hope. It's before Star Wars, the original Star
Oh,
Wars.
it's before episode 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's a big difference.
Yeah, that was totally my error. I was wrong. Hey, everybody in the world, I was wrong.
What do you attribute that mistake you made to?
I don't know. It just didn't even.
Hmm.
I just made an error because I'm old.
Oh.
Yeah, because that whole numbering scheme, I just would prefer just calling it A New Hope, you know, versus
You mean giving the movie's numbers?
yeah, because things happen like that, you know. Now, if I was an asshole, I would say,
Brian's giving you an out. He says you weren't wrong, just confused.
fair enough.
He's good at diplomacy.
He sure is. Because the best thing was
Lori wants me to slap you.
your old hands can't reach this far. Wow, you could get a beer when I was born, because I'm 55, and that was before the drinking age went up. Back when I was a volunteer firefighter, we had an accident. So bars in Erie County stay open till 4, like New York City.
Yeah.
But in Canada, you only have to be 19 to get in. So there was a carload of strippers that came from Fort Erie and came into Hamburg to go bar hopping because they were old enough and to stay, you know, they could drink later. They had an accident. And I remember
What do you mean? They had a car accident?
yeah, they had a car accident. And the one stripper that we took, because it was right on Route 5, and so we were there. Who else was there? Newton Abbott and Scranton. The one I got, she couldn't describe where her pain was, so she had me turn around and she touched my ass and said, "It's right here."
She demonstrated.
Yeah, and I didn't say
Did that
no.
help you diagnose it?
I don't diagnose as a paramedic. I didn't diagnose. I would have.
What did you say after you felt it?
I said, "Oh, okay, that's it's your pelvis," and she ended up actually having either a pelvic or a femoral head fracture. And so there was one of the
Canadian
yeah.
ballet.
yeah, that's exactly. But true story. 12 years ago, I met a stripper that was there back in 2001. They gave 90 visas to foreign women to come strip because not enough Native Canadian women were doing the job. And I met a woman who did that.
She was from another country.
She was from Romania.
and she came just to be a stripper.
Yes. She, even 10 years later, she had an incredible body. I mean, whew.
Oh, there's Robbie. I
Oh, okay.
practiced my drinking in Canada. Their Labatts and Molsons are stronger. Is that true?
Well, you can get stronger Labatt, but it tastes like shit because it's Labatt Ice and Labatt Ice Max. What they do is they make the blue, they freeze it, take the water off, so it's more
Potent?
more alcohol. Yeah, and you don't drink Labatt Max, which is 8%, for the taste. You drink that to get wasted.
I see.
Yeah. So, but also they're just better. Like the old lids for Tim Hortons Oh goodness, I don't have the old lids. This white lid is new. They used to have.
Lori's referencing Vanessa here.
Well, it's because people can be heard.
Okay, you want to say anything for the final 10
Oh
seconds?
goodness, I was going to tell a joke, but the bus is screeching to a halt. Try not to freeze to death, and I'll see you all next week.
Thank the
Bye.
commenters.
Oh, and thanks, commenters. Thank you.